MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the San Francisco Giants. The Giants find themselves on a 20-game winning streak entering the day. Their chase for the all-time record continues next. Andrew Suarez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado, the right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Charlie Blackmon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. No balls and 1 strike. Murphy, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. The average to start things out at 324 now, and 95 runs batted in. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track. Consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Stepping into the box, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. These Rockies guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
And that's the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. For his career in this matchup, he's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here it comes.
Yeehaw!
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Way outside. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, number 16.
Now at the plate, Aramis Garcia is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here's the 0-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 17 for him on the season, as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Sandoval.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So striding forward now, Alex Dickerson. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But the runner's back easily. First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. That's wide, 2-0. Freeland has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 2-0.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Sandoval, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner's going. And it's fouled away. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. He spoils another one and will do it again. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Trevor Story steps in now. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's in. Ball.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here now the 2-2. Is at the knees and called strike three.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
David Dahl to the plate now, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second.
Hee-haw.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up
1-1.
there, folks. 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Bases are empty here with two gone, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Desmond is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging a bat. He can get on base too.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Ready on 1 and 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3 and 2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch on its way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as Crawford takes second with ease. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Two and 0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go. Move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
At the plate, Andrew Suarez. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. And he may have cleared the bases as this might get everybody home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in there. Nowhere to go as he tagged out between third and home. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hamilton is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Billy Hamilton becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate now, Brandon Belt. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, number 14.
New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Tony Walters.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Kyle Freeland. And he takes ball 1. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Digging in, Charlie Blackman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in, Aramis Garcia as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He singled his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
A 1-0 delivery. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. That'll miss to Sandoval, who displays some rare patience that time. It's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
So digging in now, Alex Dickerson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And not in time as the second run scores. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, as he just never got into any kind of groove out there. Chichi Gonzalez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Gonzalez.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two. Now the 2-0. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
The right fielder.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. So far on the year, Pence is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. He's set and the pitch. He's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Counts even at still only one out in the inning. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball four.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
So striding in, Andrew Suarez. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
2-0 now. Crawford leads from second. Here's the pitch.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
You got a full count.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit hard, but foul. The next 3-2. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 9-1 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. No hits to this point. The 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2-1.
strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And there are 2 away now.
The batter.
After fielding this one cleanly, you he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Aramis Garcia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And the runner's coming home. Pitch taken for a strike. And he scores on a daring steal of home. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Rockies all set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bump. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. One run, just one hit, and one error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 9. It's 10-1. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Evan Longoria.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. That average for him sitting at .345 with 40 home runs and 95 runs batted in. The 0-1. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Alex Dickerson is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 11 for him on the season, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Ryan Shaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. A ball and no strikes. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That one's a called strike, back even at one. Crawford, a California-born ball player. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2008 draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 2-1 home. Hunter Pence is on deck. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
Hunter.
Stepping in, Hunter Pence. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Now the 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Arenado's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Now playing
okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 10, Evans.
Coming to the plate now, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ian Desmond. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
The 1-0. He's taken high above the zone. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. One run, just one hit, and one error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range. In the outfield as there are two gone.
Tony Walter.
So two are gone in the Rockies' half of the fifth, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. One and one, here it comes. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through, a base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Ryan Shaw.
Matt Kemp will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 30, Matt Kemp.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's under it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Carlos is Evans gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. From the stretch, Billy Hamilton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. The 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's the leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Now with the play. Brandon Belt. Here comes the first pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And it's gone into the arcade section. A two-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. Number 26 for him on the season as the blowout continues. To the plate now, Aramis Garcia. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Story picks it up, and he is out on the tag. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Mike Yastrzemski will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Committed to that one a bit too soon. It locks him up for strike one. The average coming in at .332. 26 home runs and 58 runs batted in. Story camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Longoria rounds third and is digging for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Mike Yastrzemski takes over out in left field.
This game toward the top.
Trevor Gott will come on now to make his. Here's the first pitch to him. Good. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside. Fly ball out toward left center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run is in to score on the play. At the plate, Trevor Story. This will swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Pence coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Got him. Standing in, Mac Williamson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Dahl.
He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Wilmer Flores. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black. I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer. All over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only one run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in one or maybe two.
A tag for one, and they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know. Mac Williamson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field. Number 50, Mac Williams.
Sean Anderson will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the third spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Buster Posey will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Garrett Hampson is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike one, up against the ropes with strike two, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Throw pulls him off the base, and everyone's going to be safe.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And the second run will score as well.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Hit out towards second. Flores has it to Crawford for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Now batting, third base.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's set. Here it comes. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Wade Davis comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arm that they've run out there in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sean Anderson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
1-0.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Walters. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So in now for San Francisco, Evan Longoria. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. In there, a base hit. And there's one down now. Now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to ready to begin the 8th, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0-1 the count. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line, up into the arcade and out of here. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Down the first baseline. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Skied into very shallow right. Williamson's under it. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ian Desmond, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Hampson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and bring up the left hand. Mauricio Dubon is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Dahl. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long. And 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Runner at first here, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. Goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's two gone. So the lineup. Flips over, and Jalen Davis will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. A runner on first with two away. Smoked on the ground left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. In now, Brandon Belt as he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it, and try as he might, but he can't. Jalen Davis is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. That'll bring up Tony Walters, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williamson's on the move. Walters blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Now the relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shot.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, you know what? Today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with two strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach.
The runner from second crosses the plate, and now he's able to scramble back to second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So now to the plate, Trevor Story. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. He's got it, and the Giants will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 16.